save and giving it over there. That's it. Okay. Now this total content has to be displayed only whenever if user has a toggle on. If toggle off, I don't want to display anything to the end user. That is what my requirement. So to do that one, I'll take another div, and this is going to be, I'm taking forms which I can say. Okay, forms which I can say. And before that, I'll take a simple H2 product details I can give. And I'm going to give the forms which is the class that we are having. And in the forms which class we just wanted to have an input to type as going to be, let's say, checkbox that what I can give. And I wanted to get the value from here and giving it to this one. How can I do that one? How to work with MVVM, model view and view model. The very first thing is going to be we supposed to give ng model, and the second thing is going to be create a variable with that particular one and assign the value that is going to be ng model that we are having. Am I right? Yes, sir. And at the same time, I'll be giving a class here. The class is going to be in, I guess, form check input. I didn't remember exactly the name of the class, but I guess it is going to be form check input. Now, no directive as an exported. Why we are getting this error? ng model is by default where it is available. Very good. Forms module. So that what I can do, first I'll be displaying with some span tag, view description. View description that what I can say and save it. And I'll go to my app module.ts, and here what I can do is I am using forms module. Let us save this application and then you can see. Am I able to get the toggle button or not? Yes or no? Now when user click on here, now you can see I'm able to see the description. When user click on off, you see that. Okay, on and then off. On and then off. Okay. So this is how it is going to be. How it is working, you can observe that when I right click and go to that inspect, maybe instead of going with this, I'll open with here. Now you can observe that right click and then inspect it over here. And if you can go to the body section, and in the body section we have app if demo, and in the app if demo you can go, we have a div which contains the class container fluid, and after that we have the product detail, and there you can see we have a checkbox, and in the checkbox we have written something. But you can see here there is something which needs to be reflected when the ng if is going to be true. Is it displaying anything here? No. But the time when I'm switching on, now you can see a total div is added or not. Now you can just go to here, open the div over there. Now you can see text area. In the text area, we have some text, and this is also we are getting it directly from the API. Understand? Now you can see this much content is rendered. The description content is rendered only when it is going to be switch on. When I say switch off, there you can see everything is done. Clear? Yes or no? Right? This is how ng if would be working. Okay, when the condition will become true, then it will work perfectly. When the condition will become false, then it won't be. That is how it is going to be. But additionally, I have written some other logic as well for your understanding purpose. What logic I have written, you can see there. I'll just go to my application. I'll just go to my application. And in my application, I want to display the data to the user based on the next and previous. That is what my requirement. So to do that one, what I can do is I'll be taking a simple DL tag where I can give the DT. First, I'll be displaying the title. How to get the title? How to get the title? Where the title is available? We have a product object. In that we have the title. You can see there, right? So that I can display the title. How can I display? Tell me. Product dot title has to be given same. And at the same time, maybe I can display the price of the product. So how I can display? Let's say DT. It's a DT I can give. And here also it's a DT I can give. Okay. And after that, you can see I'll be taking a DD and where I can give product dot price has to be given. Okay. And after that, I just want to display an image to the user so that preview that what I can give and DD and here I'll be taking an image tag. Okay. Image tag has to be taken. And in the image tag, what I can do, I'm using the syntax like this. And after that, we have the product dot image is available. Let me give that image. By default, it comes with some height and width, but I just wanted to manipulate from my end for the good visibility. I'm giving 150 pixel height and 150 pixel something. And then I have, let's say, the next DT is going to be what we are having. Okay, rating I can display. I just wanted to display my rating so that I can say ratings. How can I display the ratings? We'll take a span tag. We have the, I told you the bootstrap icon, right? Did you remember? Bootstrap icon, star hyphen, fill that what I can say. And after that, text hyphen, success that what I can give. This is the one. And then I can just, it's a normal one that what I am displaying, where I can have the product dot, you can see rating dot, you can give the rate. And after that, how much quantity is available? Let me display that again. So that how I can do that? Product dot rating dot, we have what? Count is available. Maybe I can display with some brackets. This is just a dummy bracket, nothing apart from that. Just for the look and feel, I have added. Now what I want to do, I want to change these two by using an event binding. That is what may require. When user click on a button, I'm going to call one function, previous button one call and next button one call. So that I'll take another div. Yeah, I'll take another div where I can have a button. Okay, where I can have a button, and this button will contain a class as going to be boost btn I can say, and then btn hyphen success that what I can say, and then I'm giving me2 like that. I can give two classes, and after that let's have a span tag, and there I'm giving bootstrap icon, chevron or something that we have seen. Chevron left. Okay, left I can give. Let's see how it would be. And at the same time, I'm going to have another button. Maybe let's say another button here, and it is also going to be the same. But here, what I can do, I'll be giving right. I'll add a simple extension here. That is bootstrap 5 snippets. What this extension will do is this extension will give you the IntelliSense. When you're typing, you can see that when you type something, then automatically it will give you the list of classes that are available. And let's see, so that because like remembering all these, it's not simple task. That is only the reason. Now, once if it is done, now you could see the design how it would be. You can see this is how it is. I'm able to display the first product detail. Why we are displaying only the first product details here? I'll be giving another thing. maybe the rows is going to be, let's say, 5, I can say. 5 rows I can give. Okay. Now you can see I'm having here chevron left to right, correct? That's it. Okay, exact name has to be given. Okay, now you can see this is how it is. Now when user click on here, then I have to move to the next one. When user click on previous, then we have to move to the previous one. That is our requirement. So for that reason only, that means whenever if user click on here, then I supposed to execute the logic, right? Yes or no? So for that reason, what I can do, I'll go to here. On the right side, I'll be calling, a click. Now, what is click here? Click is nothing but an event. What is meant by an event? An event is nothing but an action performed by the user. Now, what action I'm performing? Clicking on a button, right? So like that, if you can observe that, we have like many events are available about animation and animation iteration, arcs, click, blur, can play. All the JavaScript events are supported here. We have around 30 to 40 events that are supported in JavaScript. Every event is supported here. The only one difference is in JavaScript, for every event before, we are using on keyword, on click, on mouse over, on mouse out. Okay, like that we are doing. But when it comes to, let's say, here, especially in the Angular, events are going to be created with the help of parentheses. And no need to give that on keyword. Now, what I'm trying to do, I'm just using an event that is going to be click. When user click on it, what you want to do, that is what we call it as event handling. Event means an action. Event handling, that means whenever event is going to be happen, action is performed by the user, how you are going to handling it, that is also important for us. So to handle that particular event, what I can do, I am going to give a function that is next click is the function that what I am giving. Okay, and at the same time, for this button also we have what a click event is available, and for that one we have previous click is available. I'm going to attach that function. Once you attach that function, whenever user perform this action, then automatically it make a call to this function, and this function logic will get executed. Internally, this function will call the load data by passing the count current value. Now you can see, I'll just come back here and then click on next. Now you can see, am I able to getting it or not? Just a preview is taking somewhat more time, but remaining everything is good. But we can reduce that time also by making the RxJS calls. That's a different story. Why, Shrikant, why it is going to be taking more time? Because internally what happened, if you can go to that inspect, and in that inspect you can see we have the preview, and the preview will contain an SRC, and this SRC will make another call to bring that particular image. We are making one call to get the data, At the time of getting the data, to get the preview, it is making another call, right? So because of that reason only, it is taking somewhat more time to prepare it. You can see that. For the preview, it is taking somewhat more time, but remaining everything is loaded perfect. How can we overcome that? Means we have an option. You don't need to worry. I will show you. Now you can just click on next. Now you see we are able to get everything. Understand? So preview and the next, and this is the toggle that was here. Clear? So this is a simple example what we can do with the help of what? ng if that we are. Now along with that, as I told you, there is another one that we are having, that is ng if then else is available. That means whenever if you wanted to go for a comparison in your programming world, ng if is exactly similar to the simple if. I hope when it comes to the programming world, conditional statements everyone know. Don't say that like I'm not from Java, not from .NET. Any programming you may take, either it is simple C language to the complex Java, C#, Python, anywhere you go, the conditional statements are like, mandatory to have, like a simple if else, and a nested if else, and if then, if else later, and switch. Like that, we have different conditional statements are available. In the same way, this is exactly similar to the simple if. Now, how a simple if will work? If the condition is true, it will execute. That's it. There is no next part for that. If the condition is false, it doesn't do anything. That's it. But I have a requirement. If my condition is true, then I wanted to execute something. Suppose if it is false, then I'll go with another one. Then at that time, we go with what? ng if then else. Okay, the second directive here is going to be what? ng if then else, I can say. ng if then else. Now what exactly it will do? This directive, okay, this directive is also similar to ng if, but what is the difference? ng if will add or remove the block, or else let's say add the block only if the condition is true. And if we wanted to add multiple conditions, then we use this. That means ng if will work with only one condition. If it is true, it will work. If it is false, it won't work. Understand? But I have a requirement. If it is true, I'll do something. If it is false, I'll do something. Then also if it is false, I'll do something else. Like that, I wanted to add more number of conditions. Then at that time, the best option is this one. Among this option also, ng switch we are using mostly. To do the same thing, switch case we are using. But anyhow, even though you have the switch, this is also somehow very important. Now, how do I work with that one? The syntax is going to be something like this. The syntax is going to be, I can take a div tag. Let's go with the div tag. And for this particular one, what I can do is, I'll be using ng if is equal to, you supposed to write a condition. You supposed to write what? A condition. Now, if that condition is true, then execute some block. Okay, else execute some other block. Okay, did you understand what I have done? That means I write a condition. If this condition is true, then this block has to be executed, else some other block has to be executed. That is how it is going to be. Now I am going to close that. Now what is some block? What is some other block? Right? So to create those two blocks, what I can do is I am going to use a separator dynamic block by using what? ng template. ng template has to be given. ng template has to be given. Now what I supposed to do? I am using ng template here. Now what is ng template? ng template is a dynamic block that won't occupy any memory when the DOM is created. Understand? When the DOM is created, it won't occupy any memory of the browser until unless user intentionally calling it. That means here in this, I have written, let's say, different conditions. Two conditions I have written. Now, two ng templates are required for me. Here you can write that elements and then following with I have created another one, and maybe I can have another list of elements that are available. Maybe let's say here I used 100 HTML tags and here I used 200 HTML tags. Each tag will internally create an object, and that objects are nothing but the DOM members, right? Am I true, right? So if that is a case, if I directly use the div or something else, then that is rendered directly on the browser. But I don't want to render it directly. Based on this condition only, the rendering needs to be happen. Until unless I don't want to waste my browser's memory. So then how we can create it dynamically? That is the reason ng template has to be given. If that is the case, ng template, how to use? Whatever the name we have given here, create a reference variable with that exact name. I'm just writing something like this. I'm just writing something like this. That means if my condition is true, then this block will be added to the DOM. Okay, and this block will not be added in the memory. Suppose if my condition is false, only this block will be added, and these 100 HTML elements are not going to be added in the DOM. Understand? So this is what an ng template is going to be. I'll write some description about. So the dynamic template that is ng template, I can say ng template is used to render the DOM based on the condition, and at the same time, most of the people that are doing a mistake, you know, they have written this particular ng template. They have written this ng template inside the div. Most of the people, I observe that they have written like this. Okay, but don't write it. Okay, don't write it. So that point also I'll be adding. The dynamic template, or else let's say ng template should be outside the ng if then else block. Understood? That means it should be always outside the if then block, or else ng if block, that what I can say. It should be always outside the block. It is very important to do. Understand? Any questions? And this process, what we call it as content projection. Okay, this process, what we call it as a content projection. Now, what is meant by content projection? It is the process of creating a template, explicitly and rendering into the UI, that is the view, or some people may call it as a HTML also. Okay, content projection. Sir, if the NG switch is available, Saroj will come to that soon. Okay, I'll show you. Don't worry. Right. Now you can see what is meant by content projection. It is the process of creating the template explicitly and rendering into the UI. Okay, rendering into the UI. Now here, whatever the template I created with NG template. We have another way is also there. That is what we call it as a content projection. This is also content projection only, but additionally, we can create the template by using different interface. So here, templates are created by, we have a interface that is a template reference. Template reference is available. Template ref. Template ref is an interface generally. What it will do, it will create the templates dynamically. And these templates are rendered by using @view child directive. It's a predefined, sorry, decorator. That means it's a predefined decorator, view child. What it will do is, first to create the template, we will be using template reference. And to render that particular one into the DOM, we use what? View child that we are having. Understand? View child that we are having. So simple, the syntax that what I can say, syntax is going to be, I'll be taking view child, okay, public, and give the template name, whatever the name we want to give, and this must be of type template ref, and here I can say any is equal to, maybe I can go with some null also, whatever. Now, oh sorry, null that whatever. Now how you can use it? Ng template. Okay, ng, I'm sorry. Ng template has to be given. Ng template has to be given. And for this Ng template, with what name you people have created the template, that template name has to be given. Here, this is Ng template where you can create by your own. Or else some other, like if you wanted to create a separate template in different places and the total you want to render, then this is what we are having, content projection. I will take a simple example so that it would be easy for you to understand. So for that reason, what I can do, I'll go to my application here, go to that Explorer, and here what I can do, I'll take the project, directives demo, SRC, app, we have the component, right click and open it in the integrated terminal, and where I can give the command prompt, ngg, C for the component, and I just wanted to give content projection, hyphen skip, hyphen test that water. One second. this one, content projection. First, we'll go with simple example. Later, I can show you in a different way. So for that, what I can do is, I'm going to create like different templates. Let's say template 1, template 2, template 3, like that. Based on the condition, I'm going to rendering it. That is what my requirement. That is all about, like, the content projection, that what we have learned so far these many hours. So now what I can do, I just wanted to write something like public, then block. Okay. And I'm creating here with what? Template ref. You can see, and the type is going to be any that what I can give, or null that what I can say is equal to, I'm going to initialize with some null value. Okay. This is the one. And after that, I'm writing public template name, which is of type string that what I can give. And I just ask the user to select a template over here. Okay, to select a template. To select a template. Now I'll create, that means here what I have done, just a then block. And after that, I mean, it is just a variable, 2 variables I have created, nothing apart from that. And at the same time, first variable is going to be the then block, which is of type a template, and second variable, if you can take, this is of type what? Template name. It is of a string that what I have created. Initially, what I can do is, initially, that means when the ng on init, I can say, if that is a case, then what I can do, this dot then block is equal to, maybe I can say template 1, or else let's say first I'll be preparing. I'll prepare the template. How to prepare the template? You can see that. How to prepare the template? What I have given? By using what? At the rate view child and give the name of the template, right? So that I can come back here. I'll be using at the rate view child. Okay, view child. And here give the name of the template. Whatever the name you wanted to give, you can give. Maybe I can say template 1. Okay, template 1. And after that, I'll give a comma. Static is Boolean. Metadata properties. Yeah, static. True to resolve the query result before change the direction of some constant. Okay, for this again, nothing is there. Life cycle hook, I told you, right? That needs to understand. Okay, right now, just remember, I just wanted to give a static as going to be true. That means the purpose of this one is going to be whenever, like, there is a concept of change detection. When user is interacted with the form or something, then it has to change its value from one value to another value, right? Then at that time, I don't want to change this particular content of the template. That is what I am trying to, nothing apart from that. Okay, just to keep it as it is. And I just wanted to create public and where I can say template 1, which is of type template reference. And there what I can do, I'll be giving any, or else let's say null that what I can give, null that what I can give is equal to null that what I am using. That's it. Pavan. నీ దగ్గర లేదా ఇప్పుడు నెంబర్ ఇది న్యూ క్యాంపస్ సరే నేను ఎవరికి ఫోన్ చేస్తాను కింద okay, so this is the one I have created. Like that, I'll create 3 templates. This is the first template, and then let me create another template, and the name of the template is going to be template 2. And after that, I'll be creating another template. name of the template is going to be 3, that what I just wanted to create. That's 3 templates I have created. Now what I want to do, whenever like initially it is happen, this dot template name is equal to this dot template one I can give initially. Null is not going to be assigned. Suppose if the then block is going to be, initially I am giving template 1, and after that I'll write a simple condition, public template, okay, public template change, that what I can say, and the type is going to be, let's say, void. Now here I can take a simple switch case, okay, switch case. Now based on the template name, this dot, let's say template name, based on the template name, then what I can do, I'll be writing the cases. Suppose if it is going to be template 1, then this dot, then template, then block is equal to this dot template 1, and I just wanted to give a break. And you can see here, this is the first case. Like that, I can create a second case. Template 2 is going to be here also. Let's give the template 2. And after that, we have what? The third one, that is template 3. There I can give a template 3 here. That's it. Okay, I have given 3 templates over here. Now I'm going to give an options to the user. Based on the rendering, I'll call this function. So how I can do that? It's a quickly, let me give a div where it contains the class container fluid, and then I'm using content projection, and after that I'll be taking another div where I can say a select tag, and for this select, generally select will contain an event, that is going to be change event is available. Now this change event, what it contain, template change is available. Let me give a template change function for that, and at the same time I am going to get this data, so that ng model is equal to, with what name we created a variable, template name is the variable. Now I'm going to get it and then giving it over there. That's it. Okay, this is the one that what I have given, and just say okay, and then we will be providing an option. The first option is going to be, let's say, template 1, and here also template 1. Like that, prepare 3 options, 2, 3, and here it is going to be template 2, and here it is going to be template 3, and 2, and then 3, that what I can give. Now what I can do, this is done. I'll be taking a div and I'm writing a condition here. Now you can see this is a div star ng if is equal to, okay, ng if is equal to, suppose if it is going to be true, if it is going to be true, then what I want to do, I'm going to display this then block. Okay, and what are the then blocks we have created? What are the then blocks we have created? You can see I'll be taking ng template here, and the first template is going to be, you can give the name, And the first template is going to be what? Template 1. You can see if it is template 1, I can give some name over there, that is template 1. And you can see like that I'll create how many you wanted to render, those many. This is template 2. And here also I'm going to display a message that is template 2. This is template 3. Okay, where I can give here as a template 3, that what I can give. That's it. Right now you can see that means what I have done. Just a simple, this is how it is. Now let's save it and then you can come back here. Before that, what I supposed to do? Bootstrapping it. First I'll select it and then go to that index.html. Save it and go to that app module, content projection component, and save it. Now you can see initially it is template 1. When user select template 2, that template. When user select template 3, that template. Until unless it won't load any kind of content here. You can go to the element section. And in the body, app content, and here you can see we have like template 3. Right now it is rendered, right? You can see that template 3. 3 containers are available, but is the 3 containers are rendered here? You can see when user select, let's say template 1, there you can observe that only that would be rendered and remaining 2 will not be rendered here. Now, what is the practical usage? This is very basic example, okay? But what is the practical usage? A practical usage is something like a simple example I'm showing. Suppose, let's say you may take this one. Maybe I can go to my downloads folder or whatever, or else document, whatever. Let's say table data. This is how it is going. Now here you can see, in order to display this, we have different options are available, right? Maybe when I select this, then it is a different template or content projection. That means how you are going to project it to the user. When user has selected, let's say large icon, you can see. When user select, let's say small icon, you can see how it would be. When user select detail, I'm able to display the details here. And at the same time, when user selected something, let's say content, I'm able to see the content. When user has selected the div, there you can see I'm able to get this part. So that means it is all something like the way how you are going to display the data. Okay, same data only, but with different views that what I am trying to displaying it to the user. Or else I can say, I hope, let's say, if you can go to the Flipkart or anything, if you can select a mobile or something, you can see when user has selected this mobile, you can see here we have different views are available for this. When user mouse over, then I'm able to get that particular template is delivered here, right? So this kind of implementations, if you wanted to give, there you can just give it over. That is also one. Okay, do one thing. We'll develop this one, this feature now. Better idea. For more better idea, same thing, whatever we have, I'm going to develop the same thing, how it is going to be displayed. Okay, let's start with this. Maybe you can take this as an example. This is right click and I'm going to save these images. So go to the D drive, Angular session, Angular 15, and Angular workspace, project, directives demo, SRC, assets, and I'm going to give here, it is going to be, maybe let's say view1.jpg, that what I can do. Okay. This is the first view. Second view. View 2.jpg. View 3.jpg. Okay, these are enough. We have like many, but okay. So these are the items that what I have done. Now what I just want to do is I'm going to displaying as it is like in this way by using what the content projection. So initially what I just want to do, let me go to my application. I'll close all. Open in the new integrated terminal. Go with the command prompt and clear the screen. NGG, C for the component. Okay. And this is going to be mobile component that what I created. Hyphen skip hyphen test. So that a mobile component is getting created over there. Now in the mobile component, I'll go to here. Let's go to the TS and then HTML. First, I'll do the basic sanity app hyphen mobile. Maybe I can copy that and then go to the index.html, where in place of that, I'll be giving app hyphen mobile. And after that, what I can do, I'll go to my module and I'll take the mobile component as my startup so that bootstrap it and save it. And now you can observe that we are able to see that mobile component is working fine that we are having. Now what I want to do, let's say, okay, this is the one. Now I'm going to write it over here. So the first one is going to be public, okay, public, then block. Same, then block, which is of type what? Template reference of type any, or else null you can give. I can assign with some null value. Now this template ref is available under the core library only, so that I can. Now I'm creating different what I can say views, different views. Suppose let's say how I can do that at the rate view child, and the first view name is going to be, I can say view one, and after that I'll be providing another one that is going to be some metadata property that is a static true, I can say, and after that public, and you can give any name here view one, and there I can say template reference of type I can say any or null is equal to, let me assign the null. This is the one. Like the total, how many? I guess 6 only we created, right? 5, 6. Now you can see this is the view 1, view 2, view 3, and then view 4. Because all these views are not rendered at a time. If you can observe here also, where it is? Am I closed it? Sorry. Okay, I closed it. But you can see when I go to the Flipkart over here, okay, when I go to the Flipkart here, all the views are not going to be displayed at a time. Based on the selection only, it has to be rendered that particular item. At a time, all these 6 has not to be displayed it over there. So for that reason, what I can do, I'm going to create separately for all 5 and then 6 that we are having. And here also 2 I can say, and then 3, and then 4, 5, and the last one is going to be the 6 that what I can say. Now, whenever my page is loaded, ng on init, whenever my page is loaded, then what I just want to do, sorry, what I just want to do, I'm going to give a first item, this dot, then block is equal to this dot, I have a view, so that view one I can give. And after that, same thing, maybe I can say public change view. I can write a simple function that is a change view function that what I am writing. And here user has to supply the view name as the parameter. Then what I can do, I'll write a simple switch case. So based on the view name that what I can use. Now how I can do that? Suppose if the view name is going to be view one, okay, if the case is going to be view one, then what I can do? Then block, okay, is equal to this dot view one that what I can say. And after that, let me give the breakover. This is the first case. Like the total, how many cases? 6. So that second case, third, fourth, 5, 6. Now here also what I can do, I'll be giving view 2, view 3, view 4, view 5, and then view 6. And here also, this is 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and I can give 5, and then I can give 6, that what I can. This is my HTML. HTML is ready, sorry, TS is ready. Now it's time for like looking into the HTML. How it would be, let's take a div where it contains the class as going to be container or container fluid. And I'll take a div where I'm having a class as going to be row. And after that, I'm giving margin top as going to be 3, that what I can give. And after that, I'll take a div where I'm having my column is going to be 2. You can see I'm assuming this total is going to be a row. In that 2, I'm giving it for this one, and remaining I can give it for this particular. Okay, because here this image is very small, but here the image is going to be somehow bigger. That is what my requirement. So to do that one, I've taken like, I have given like 2 columns for this one, and where I can display all that images that are available. Based on the selection we'll be taking. Now what I can do, I'll take a div. Let's take a navigation, kind of navigation I can say. That's the good thing. And here I'll take a div. For this div, what I can do is I'm going to give a mouse over. Okay, there is a, I mean, exactly, because you can see when user hover the mouse, then only this template is rendered, right? That is the reason. There is an event that is associated mouse over. Whenever the mouse over, then I'm calling this function, change view function, and passing the name of the view, because here you can see it accepts one parameter, that is the view name. So that from here, what I can do, I'm going to pass the same thing, that is a view one, that what I can say. Now, whenever if it is going to be view one, then I have to display that image. Image src is equal to where it is available. It is available under the assets folder, where I can have view one dot jpg, and I'm going to give some height as going to be 50, and after that width as going to be 50, that what I can say. Height and width both are going to be 50. Like the total, how many? Copy and paste 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now here, this is also going to be changed to 2, and here this is also going to change it to, and here it is 3, and it is 3 here, and here it is going to be 4, and here also it is going to be 4, and here it is 5, and here also it would be 5, that what I can see. And then the last one is going to be, this is 6, and here it is going to be 6, and save it, and then you can come back here. You see that, but look and feel we can't get exactly. We need to spend some time. It's not a rocket science again. Okay, we need to spend some time like in order to get this. That is how it is. Now after this, now what I can do, this div is for the columns, right? Okay. After this, what I can do, I'll take another div where I can give my column 4 as the one that what I have given. And I'm going to take a div where I can say ng if is equal to, I'll be giving true, then block that we are having. Okay, then block has to be given. And after that, I am using an ng template. Ng template hash I can give. So the first one is going to be what it is, view1. You can see with what names we have created, you can give the names. I am creating with view1 as the name so that I can give view1. Suppose if it is going to be view1, okay, then I want to display that particular image. I have an image which is available under that assets folder, and where we are having view1.jpg that we are having. I just wanted to give the width as 300. After that, height as going to be somewhere around 400 has to be given. That's it. This is the one, and the copy, second one, third, fourth, 5, 6. And after that, you can see view 2, here also 2, 3, here also 3, 4 has to be given. Sorry. I'm sorry. 2, 2, here 3, it is 4, 4, 5, 5, and then we have 6, 6. Save it and then come back here. You can see mouse over is inspect console. An issue, just to go to the sources. What is the file name? Mobile, right? Mobile.component.ts. Keep a mouse over here. Okay. Keep a mouse over. Refresh it once again. Okay. It is going there as view1. See this. And then press next. It go to the case. And it is going to the view1. And then break. This is view1. Then view1 has to be same time. HTML, how I prepare. Maintain with some consistency. Right. Now remove it. Okay. Like that it is. Just it's a because of capital and small. Yes, capital and small. Nothing apart. But images like we are downloading, I mean, there they uploaded with the good pixel and all. But while we download it, like, it got compressed. That is the reason. If you have like good images, there you can. After that, we have some content. So just if you want to display as it is the content, where it is, again, I post. As it is the same content, if you want to display, there you can display, but that is not much important for us. I mean, exactly same like this. If you want to display, you can display it as. Okay. But remaining, if you want to display like with this much perfection, we need to have like, exactly the source of images. So that is important. We are just downloading from the web. So that is where it is showing me like this. Okay. Okay. Now for you, the assignment is going to be same thing. What you can do is, as I have shown you right here, the folders. If user has selected extra large icon, take around 5 to 6 images, display in a display like, based on this selection. If it is going to be large icons, it has to be displayed in one line. If it is medium icon, then it has to be displayed with another view. If it is small icons, it has to be displayed in another view like this. Okay, complete the task. Okay, I'll upload these things today, whatever we discussed, and you please continue the things.